What's happening? It is week 36 of my vlogs. We're back. It's Monday morning. This Vandango camper is all packed up, ready to head out for the next 3 nights, 3 till Thursday, and then we get her back Thursday and she's straight back out again on the following on the Friday. So out twice this week, which is great to see. Should make some good progress on the van this week. We've got all the stuff we needed when we were away. I need to get a ply order in ASAP. But anyway, Vandango's going out now, and then we'll look to start doing some conversion camper stuff. What's happening, everybody? It is Tuesday afternoon. I've been at the desk chopping up my long form video into some short form clips. It's took me a lot longer than what I expected, but to be fair, it was a pretty mammoth video last week, so no wonder. I've got something quite exciting for this week. It's all sort of confirmed now. It should make a big difference during the build, especially now the weather is blooming miserable. It's horrible out there. It's been raining all day. It's been grey skies, and then the other thing is it gets dark by about 4 o'clock now. I don't know whether that's a bit of a hint. You probably know what I'm talking about. What this thing is that's going to help me. So right, quick update for the day. I'm getting on finishing these videos, so at least I can make a start on doing the conversion build. Fruit skier bowl. Oh yeah. Morning people, it is Wednesday. We're absolutely on one today. We are heading down the south of the island to use a unit which we should have available for us to use for the next month or so while we finish off the van, which is going to be super handy. The miserable weather, dark nights are just not the ideal conditions for converting a van. Shout out to Chris. We had Chris reach out and he said we've got a bit of space in our unit which you can use. I'm gonna head down in the next hour or so with a couple bits in the van. I just thought I'd get off to the gym early this morning, get back, sort out some food bits, got lunch, and then also sort my breakfast. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat this now and then we'll pack up the van. I'm gonna bring some bits down and try and get set up. Yeah, should be able to pick up the work on the conversion van now, especially now we've got a workspace. Wednesday morning, we are at it. All go on the conversion van from today. We are down at the unit. I've got the van all set up. I've been here for a couple of hours now. I just finished off on the sound deadening mats. Just applied them up on the ceiling and then also on the 2 side pods as well. Just help with the noise in the van. Again, not trying to go overboard because it is heavy stuff. What else have I been up to? I was just trying to clean out the back doors. It was a bit minging. I've cleaned them out now and I've drained the little plugs down the bottom, gave them a good clean. I did find one of them was on this side, that one was missing, so I've been all day apart for that. But yeah, anyway, this is the workshop. This is where I'll be based out of for the next month and a bit while we finish off the van. All thanks to Chris. Chris is the absolute man. There we go, got the van all set up, plenty of space there for us. That's Chris's project there. Any of you car enthusiasts will know what this is. So Chris is a really handy man. So when back in Ireland, he did camper van conversions himself, and he still does them from time to time now. He also does the sign printing, and also, as mentioned, he has a CNC machine which is just in the corner here. A man of many talents, and he's going to be a great asset just to ask questions while I'm cracking on with the interior build out. And then yeah, maybe we'll get the furniture printed on the big CNC machine in the back there, just to help with the precision cuts, which would be really good. Anyway, let's crack on with some van building and show you along the way. Take a look at the workshop dog. Hello doggo. Doggo. Mi amor, mi amor. The little workshop dog. I didn't want to show too much before. I only did the sound deadening mats anyway. You've seen that all before. The guys were sandblasting, which is quite loud, so I just put a time lapse on. I've just had some late lunch, early dinner, so now I'm going to crack on getting the thermo lines in. Here we are. Dodo thermo line. We've got the 10mm option. Oh, automotive thermo acoustic insulation. So like I say, we get a bit of acoustic sound deadening as well as insulation from this 10mm liner. So well worth applying. We'll get this rolled on any of the bigger panels, on the ceiling. So we haven't ran any cables yet. We'll just avoid any of the channels. We'll just get the big main panels done where it's not going to make a difference when it comes to running the cables. We'll probably have to do that at some point soon. But for now, I thought let's get this thermo lining. We need to start picking up the pace, man. It's getting to that point now where we need to start getting a jiggle on. We've got like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, but we can do it, especially now we're in this unit. Right, let's set you up and we'll show you as we're figuring out this thermoline stuff. I'm sure it'll be fun. We've got the thermoline box. Let's take it out and see what we're playing with. Big roll, big roll. Okay, we'll start with the ceiling, why not? It's the game plan. I think I just want to go right straight over. Should we give this a bit of a clean down again? Oh yeah, smells good. That's gonna get me fucking high. Hell yeah. Fucking. Oh. I tried to get some alcohol degreaser or alcohol spray, trying to get that on the Isle of Man. Oh my days, no one has that. So I've gone for some Obi-Wan universal cleaner, which will do the job. Right, what is my plan here? How much of this do I need for up there? Don't fucking know. All of it. Brilliant. Let's find out the thickness of it. How big is it, the panels? Do I want to go on top of the little nips? I reckon so. 480mm. Roughly. A 480mm. Big straight ruler. Got that one here. Wonderful. Do I want to cover them bolts? I wonder if I can cut out a little flap on them. Probably. Try to see them marks. Someone can tell me if this is the right thing I should be doing. I've cut 2 holes for the bolts for the roof rack in case I ever want to take it off. Let me show you. 2 bolts where the roof rack comes through, and we'll have the same on all of the ceiling points dotted down. I've just cut them 2 holes through. I just figured if you want to ever take the roof rack off for whatever reason, you're going to need access to it, aren't you? I suppose we should start with the back bit. We've got a nice awkward double hole at the back. Oh, it's so snug it doesn't even know it wants to fit up there. Like, what you going to? You are going to. Oh, that's a bit fast. Boom, boom, boom. Oh man, this is going to be a pain to do. I'm pretty happy with that. Cover right the way up to them bolts. The bolts are still there on show. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
How worked out?
How's it going, Chris?
Are you recording?
I'm just recording bits. How are we?
Yeah, I'll show you. There's no hassle. It's quite. Where's your bed height?
There, probably. There or thereabouts.
To get your 3D van, you can go and look at this. They're handy to have as well. See those earth points? And then you have your plus and your minus onto everything. And then also for your max air.
So you could just almost tape over it as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no, push them through. We were doing the pop top roof on it, and then the pop top, when you cut all these bits out, you have the wiring right there. And I've always said to them, on the back one, don't use a pop rivet, use a self tapper. And I went to test the central locking.
Gone.
Didn't work.
Oh
I
no.
was like, you have every crafter's going to have those holes there. If you can make up something that fits in there, look where this stops. So if you're having overhead locker units, and you're having one that finishes here, you won't be stuck.
Yeah. Like I say, I'd be quite interested in learning how to do all the CNC design work. That's right up my street, that is, 100%. I'd be well game. This is Chris, everyone. I hope it's on still. Yeah. Chris was giving me all the tips and tricks.
Yeah, I've built a few.
What's the car?
The RX-7.
RX-7,
Yeah.
that was it. I was saying before, I was like, if you're a car enthusiast, you'll know what this is.
Yeah.
Chris has told me, but I forgot. But no, RX-7.
They're pretty rare, and I think on the island there's only 2 of them.
Yeah. So you got a big job on though, getting that back up to scratch.
Yeah, that's after we do lots of other jobs.
Yeah. Chris, do you have scissors by chance? I don't think this is as easy to do with a Stanley knife.
Do you know what I have? Pretty much used for cutting. Yes.
Just like that. It's good, that, isn't it? Magic. Do I just push it down when I'm cutting? That's a way better cut than what I achieved with the...
It's neat.
The roof is done now. We just need to go over with some tape over the seals where two joints meet. Before I do that, I'm going to crack on with the larger side panels. It's about 7 o'clock. I want to try and get as much of this done. When I'm driving back home tonight, I should notice quite a big difference in terms of road noise and things. So I'm going to focus on that, and then I can go around with the tape once it's all done. We'll get cracking with the side panels now. Hopefully they're less fiddly and less pain to the neck. Save me looking up the whole time. Rubbing in. Oh, sore shoulders. I've only just trained shoulders at the gym. Give us a rest, would you? We are on to... Wait, we're not on box 2 yet. We've got more down here. What a result. So, thought we were about to be on box 2. Well, we are. We've got that much left on that sheet. And then a couple of off-cut bits, which I'll keep hold off. Man, I am shattered. 72. 34. Can't be far off 34. Yeah, it's not too bad. Does that go to 72 though? Yep. Okay, we can use this. 34 by 72. 34. Wow. That one's... Can't even see where I'm cutting. No. This little whizzy device has made it way easier cutting up the sheets. This is a Chris special. Bosh. What time's your cut off today, Chris? What time will you be here until?
Sorry?
What time will you be here until today?
Oh, I'll be here for another while anyway.
Right, take this sheet. Make sure she fits. She does fit just fine. With Thursday afternoon, we just had the Vandango camper back, just emptied it out, and I've let the water run through, and I'm just going to fill it back up again. Thankfully today, Lydia is taking the brunt of the cleaning. Hello Lydia.
Hey.
You got a big cleaning job on, haven't you?
Yeah, I do. Can't wait.
Lydia's cleaning. I head back down to the unit to sort out finishing off the thermo liner as well as getting the insulation in. The van's straight back out tomorrow afternoon, so big thanks to Lids. She'll get it all sorted, ready to go out again. Hopefully up to a high standard, because I will be checking when I get home.
Good.
Well, myself is quite the cleaner. She's got high competition. I'm getting daggers from her. Yeah, maybe Lydia can give you updates as she's cleaning the van, and I'll include them in the vlog.
The wrap to the dog.
Oh, brilliant. My lunch has gone fantastic. Cleared out the van. It's been a bit miserable weather-wise for the guys out in it, but it's not too bad. They said they had a nice time. They went around a couple of different places on the island. Craignish, Peel, did they say? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, they had a good time. They were in the market for something potentially this size, or they were looking at getting a van of similar sort. I've just shown them around the Crafter so far, and they quite like the idea of the extra space. So we don't know, maybe we got our first customers for the conversions. We shall see. Anyway, right, gonna fill the water up and then have some lunch and head out.
Wraps here.
Hey, you're gonna do some video updates when you're cleaning the van?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a pay rise, so if you can all just, you know,
Hey, I'm waiting
get on at him.
I'm waiting to get paid. Never mind the pay rise. Being paid would be nice in the first place. What's happening, everyone? I'm heading down to the unit. Brought the extra box of sound deadening that I have. I feel like I may need a couple more sheets when it comes to doing the flooring. So I'll just bring them down so we've got them in case they're called upon. Bloody heavy to carry, man. Give you a shout once we get down, and then we'll continue with the thermo lining.
This is so chaotic. I really need to clean the oven as well, because they have used the oven. I'm just going to open it to let it air out, because, you know, smell and all that. To the first, second, third floor. Oh no, we're running low. That is not good. Mate, gonna start off with the oven dash grill. Oh, you can't see my bubbles. I'll show you. Oh, look at that. Lots of bubbles. I'm loving angels and stars. You need attention. I love your attention.
What's happening? We are back down in the unit. We are going to continue with the thermo lining off the van. So I've got a lot of the driver's side to do, all of the passenger side, and then the back doors. And then we are très bien. In fact, if I take these off, they're not there. Cool. Right, let's get cutting up some thermo line. let's start again. We're cutting 13mm lengths off this Dodo Thermo line because it fits nicely behind the double skinned part of the van. Might be a little bit overboard, but if you're trying to get it the best you can, you try and fit it in anywhere. Try and cover as much of the panels as we can. So a couple of these and then we'll be golden. So it is certainly on the fiddly side getting these in place. You can do it, so why not do it? Through the gap and right along. And then you just got the battle of taking off the sticky sided back, which is not an easy task. Yeah, try and place it almost to the back and then squeeze it as best as you can into place. That is not too bad. It's going to offer some thermal benefits and you want it as warm and as cool as possible. So if you can get it there, surely it's worth doing. You may think that was a bit overboard getting it in there. I don't actually know, but at least you can see I put the effort in to try and do my best and get it in all the nuts and crannies where possible. We'll do down these sides as well and then tape it all. But yeah, we're cooking on gas, so less talking, more working. Sure. Fit it. Okay. That was a good fit. Get some down into this bit now. Caramel wafer biscuit break. Ho. These are the best biscuits. I need to speak with Chris to see if there's cup of tea facilities down here. I'm busting for a cuppa. We're cooking on gas today. I was flagging yesterday towards the end. Even at the start, I couldn't get into it, but today, different gravy. At the going rate, we'll have the van done by next week. Yesterday, I didn't think I'd get the van done this time next year, but today's different. Today's a better day. A little bit more efficient with my time. We have another little awkward section bit, which I think is worth doing, especially because it's near the roof. The little channels, there you are, you see it there. Piece along the top bit there, all the way along the top. You see where I haven't done. 50-60mm length and we just shove it up there. Quite awkward, heat rises, so I think you want as much off the top of the van covered as you possibly can. So we're getting up in that little nut and cranny. My thought is if I can get my fingers up into it, we're getting it done anyway. And get it nice and toasty in here in the winter, would you? I want it nice and fucking toasty. And then obviously keeping it a nice temperature in the summertime as well. When you're away in Europe, when it's nice and sunny outside, you don't want to be cooking alive in here. Where is the end of that one that I've done? Oh my god, this goes right the way. Oh no. Oh baby. Oh my god, this is such a fucking awkward thing. Chop line. I think I might just take it all off and just fucking wing it, mate. Get the hell up there. Oh, my hand! Hell yeah, that is a fucking snug fit up there, boy. Well and truly, let's see how this fits down the back. Send it. We shall make it work. Oh, Jesus, wet, man. Oh my god, my hand is stuck in there. Get the fuck off my hand. Where's my stick? By stick I mean roller, and I want to use the stick end. Oh yeah, get the fuck in there. In you go. Yep, that is well and truly in there. What time are we? 10 to 7. Legs are sore, man. Did legs yesterday. It's doing me no favours going in and out of this van. I'm thinking a bit hungry as well. Let's not think about that. Oh, both my tape measures are out there. 9. 36. Oh! It's nice and neat on that line there. Thank you very much. Take our little whizzy cutter. Shove that over. Oh no, I've gone and chucked it too far away. Line her up nicely, mate. Goodbye. 33 was it? 26. Why? 36-ish. Yeah, 36. See how she fits. How the hell am I gonna get it? Oh my god, there's no way I can get that in there. Oh, she's snug like. No chance. I'm gonna do half at a time. Just because of how snug it is, I'm gonna have to do half of it at a time. Chris is in. He's in the office.
He's off front.
It's the going in and out. Going in and out, back and forward. No good on the knees. Yeah. Yeah. That is a fucking pain in the ass. What is happening, people? We have made decent progress on this driver's side. That's all done, that's all done, that's all done, that's all done. Just need to do the side pods, or side pod on that side, and that's the driver's side all done and sorted. I sharp up on that, and then I'm gonna call it a day. 8:30, not had any tea, so I'm getting a bit hungry. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly get the side pod done and then probably call it a day. Your best friend. 61. Oh, just come be the man I need. I want it. 61. Be the man I need to. Talk to me. I'm gonna half it. Make it a little bit easier to install. Hello. Hey Lydia.
I've just been managing Vandango for the day, haven't I?
Thanks,
Yeah.
Lydia.
Just getting waiting for my pay upgrade.
No one gets paid.
It's alright, I'll be direct then.
Did you bring me food?
I had those leftovers and I said, did you want any?
Nah, I'm joking, I'm fasting.
Well, we can go get some on the way home.
Nah, I'm fasting.
Okay, just let me know.
Yeah. Calling it a night down at the van. Got that side pod finished up. Now I'm finished. 10 o'clock. Thanks to Lids, she's come down to get me.
I'm staying for the night shift.
She's on night shift. Right, anyway, wrapping it up. We'll be down tomorrow morning. Friday afternoon. I've got the top bit done on the passenger side and then the lower bit as well. This top bit on this passenger side was a nightmare because you've got all the cables and it's already awkward enough because you've got the support beams, this lower beam here. So that is a right fiddly one to do. We've managed to fish it in up the top. For any potential buyers out there, you know I haven't skimped out. You know I've covered it all. I've done every nook and cranny. I was saying nook and cranny that I can get my hand into. So we're nicely covered on that side. That took me about an hour. Just finished up this down on this bottom one. So with you don't want to go all the way because if you get any water build up in the bottom, which can happen, you don't want it sogging. Anyway, the main thing is the top bit because the heat rises, so we're trying to keep the heat in. I've got the side pod to do on the passenger side. I've got the rear door, the sliding door, and then around the cab, which I need to figure out with the help of Chris at some point. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to shoot off back home, hand over the Vandango camper, have some food, and then we'll come back down later on this evening. Don't know how much you can hear me because the guys blasting stuff. Pretty cool. But yeah, I haven't been able to show you much. I got a time lapse on before. But yeah, you've seen plenty of me putting on the Thermo liner. It's no different than when I was doing the other side. For now, gonna head up the road, get the Vandango camper, have some food, and then we'll be back. Pretty dark. I've just handed over the Vandango camper. Oh, there you are gonna see it. Look, there it goes. Yeah, so van's off. I'm gonna head back down to the unit to finish off Thermo lining, or continue Thermo lining. I don't know if I'll finish it off tonight. It's a hell of a stint doing this. Don't know how much more I'm going to show you. It's how many more panels or mats of Thermo lining can I show you sticking down to the van? I've already got like 3 hours of footage this week. Bloody, yeah, here we are, look. 3 hours, 19 minutes of footage to cipher through. What do you reckon, Hugo? Well, I don't know, man. Seems like an awful lot of effort, man. I don't know about that, man. I just don't know what to do, man. Anyway, down, do a couple more hours. Get our passenger side finished off. And we'll see from there anyway. We are back down at the unit. I've just, like I said, just mentioned, got a bloody defect ticket from the police on the way down for Mum's car. I've been done by the police. Front wheels aren't up to scratch. But yeah, back down here. Got the side pod to do, this sliding door, and then the 2 back doors. And then it's time to figure out the cab. I'm not gonna show you too much. I'll set up a time lapse as I'm doing it. Whether I'll show much on it, because I know the footage that I've got so far is all samey. You're just cutting, fitting, cutting and placing. Like, how much of it can I show? I don't know. We'll see how we get on. I'll record it anyway, in case I want to use it in this week's video. I think once we get to the cab, it'll be a bit more interesting because it's going to be a bit more of a challenge to do, but I don't know how much of it you do. We shall see. It'll be good to get some. Right, let's crack another box open and get on with this. Cuppa Joe, let's close this door, stop the wind coming in. Honestly, right, thank God I'm in the unit because we wouldn't be able to do anything today because it's so bloody windy now. Yeah, really lucky to be in here. Thanks very much, Chris. Appreciate it big time. I don't actually know where he is. His car's here. I assume he's in one of the other units. He's not in his office. Right, let's crack a box open. Although we're out the elements, it is still cold. I've put my long pants on as well. I've even put a thermo layer underneath. I've gone from shorts to 2 bloody pants, mate. It's fucking freezing. I have no idea where that other Stanley knife's gone. I put it on this other table. I can't understand where it's gone. He's just one, but... Right, this is box 3 out of 4. This should finish off the side panels and the rear door and the sliding door, I would have thought. Can't believe I just got that bloody stop search in Mum's car and it wasn't up to scratch. What the hell, man? Devastating. I don't know how I'm going to edit this. There's an awful lot of just samey, so I hope it's not too boring. Do let me know if you think it is. I want to keep them as interesting as possible, but I mean, when you're doing one thing for most of the week, it's hard to. Hello? Hello? Okay, that's good. Right, all up in the top, bottom. So that side there took me an hour to do. To give you an idea on time, just over an hour to get it all cut and stuck. So it takes time getting it in, man. It's not easy. It is. It's just cutting and measuring and sticking. It's very time consuming. That's what I should say. It's very time consuming to do this. However, you need it because it's what keeps you warm. You don't want to be in your camper freezing cold with a bunch of layers on. It's freezing in here. No, we don't want that. We want a nice warm camper, cool camper in the summertime. That's what we want. So the hard hours are going in now, getting this sorted. Right, we are calling it for the evening. I have just done the tops of the back doors, which were a pain to do, man. The fingers. If you've done a van before, trying to get in all the tight areas, my fingers are in bits. Put it all down there and like having to cut it all up and get in there and fuck off, get down there, would you? Get through there, squeeze that together, up there, an easy task. So I said I'm going to do both of the top doors and then I'm going to call it because I want to head home. It's 8:30, 20 to 9. I'm headed home for some tea. Get an early night because the last 2 nights I've been down here quite late and not got to bed until, well, I say late. It's late for me. 11:30 last night when I went to bed because I was doing this. All I could think about was bloody fucking installing Thermo lining. I was closing my eyes and all I could picture was the silver and I always squeeze it, roll it. Anyway, I didn't go to bed until like 12:30. We'll get to sleep until 12:30 last night, so I'm pretty tired. I want to get up tomorrow. I want to sort the editing for this week's video, get that all ticked off, and then get down here and finish off them back doors down there and get onto the side door. And then once we've done that, we're going to have to take apart the front top bit, I think, and yeah, wherever else we can get some Thermo line. And then, yeah, we'll see where we are up to then. I hope Joseph will come down at some point. I want an oil change, and yeah, he said he'll do an oil change for me. And then maybe he'll give me a hand doing the Thermo line bits. I've got flying here. But yeah, these done. They took me about 40 minutes or so. They were really awkward. Didn't like doing them. Cut me finger. Well, I say cut me fingers. Well, my hand, yeah, I have cut my fingers up, gashing them, whacking them. It's cold, so it's like. So I'm just having a bit of a moan. Anyway, right, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna pack up and head home, get myself some tea, and have an early night. There we are, people. We'll see you tomorrow. Saturday afternoon, 10 to 12 minutes to 4. Just finished editing this week's video so far. It's 38 minutes and it's got quite a lot of little time-lapse highlights. Mentioned in previous clips, it is all quite samey, so do let me know if you found the video interesting. I tried to break it up so it's just not, because I could have just done loads of time lapses and just left it running. Yeah, while I'm just chatting away, I thought I'd break it up and have some speaking parts in between, hopefully to tell you what's going on in my head as I'm doing it, as I'm thinking it. But yeah, it's been a good week. Quite a lot of back and forwards from home to the unit. Had a couple of times with the Vandango going out. Big thanks to Lydia this week for giving us a hand cleaning it. Meant I could get on with the van conversion. I definitely think this Thermo line has took me longer than expected. I'm still not finished. I've got to go down and finish the back door, side door. I'm probably going to get down this evening for a little bit. It's almost 4 o'clock now. If I can get a couple of hours in, might as well. if I do video when I go down, I don't know whether I'll include it in just next week's video because it's, like I say, Saturday now. I want to wrap this video up, but then if I'm going to put this clip in anyway, I could probably put the other clips that I get tonight. This is the end. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let us know what you think of it. I know it's a long one again. They all seem to do quite well. As long as it's interesting enough. If they're interested enough, I'll keep doing them. So do give me a shout in the comments. Drop it a like. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe. We've got plenty more van build stuff to come. Hopefully it'll be a bit more interesting next week with a couple of different things instead of just one thing over and over and over and over. Good evening, guys. It's Saturday evening. I'm down at the van. I've just finished up what I was doing. I haven't showed you anything. It's 10 to 9. So it's getting on a little bit, but I've just come down. I've finished off 2 back doors, so they're both done now. And I've just finished off doing the side door up the top and down the bottom. So it's all done in here now. I just need to go around with the tape as mentioned, and then also have a look at doing the cab. I'm calling it here for the night, and then also this video. This is just a very quick add-on to say that we have been down this evening after that massive editing stint at the desk today. Thanks very much for watching. We've got a unit now which we can use for the next month or so while we finish off the van. It's going to be a game changer, as mentioned. Thanks guys, I hope you've enjoyed. I know it's a bit of a long one, doing the samey throughout. Do give me your feedback. If you've enjoyed it, let me know. If you think, what the hell are you doing, Jack, recording yourself, installing every single piece of Thermo line pretty much, then do let me know. Right, I'm wrapping up, I'm going home. See you later, people.